the weather outside couldn't be better. They've opened the roof and the retractable windows on the sides, and it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Indianapolis Colts. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here comes the rookie 7th-round pick. It's Isaiah Pacheco. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Yellow.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Ready. Let's go.
Huntley to throw. A dump down to McKinnon. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going. That's exactly what you're looking for.
Here we
Well,
go.
good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Here's Huntley. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Ready
to throw, Huntley. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Come on.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Timberwolf. Ready, go.
Operating from the gun, Huntley. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let go.
On 3rd and 2, Huntley. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Darren Waller, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As this offense gets ready for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that fire drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always play risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure, found on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the gun, he'll hand this off, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
15.
They go play fake. Mahomes trying to lay one up deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
15.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
Yellow.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
15. Hey, 57 colors.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal operating from the 8-yard line. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flush to his right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Attack!
3rd down, goal to go from the 8. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Yellow.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
Hey, 57 colors. Hey, 15. Attack. 15. Hero, 15. I don't miss you.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Colts are going to take over with a football. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
Let's go now.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Cup 19.
Back to throw. Huntley. He finds McKinnon, complete. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. The Colts Colts at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That's George Karlaftis greeting him behind the line with a big stop.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! Buffalo 18!
Looking to throw. Huntley. Looking for Campbell downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So that potentially an important takeaway here in this second quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
43, 15.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Hey, 43, 15.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And that is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Attack!
He'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
43!
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line.
Yellow! Attack!
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd of the yard. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Hey, Sunday.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
Hey, 43.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Mahomes going to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And they see no sense trying to press here. They take the knee and going to get this one into the locker room. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here we go.
Backed up now from their own 4 as they come up second down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now a second timeout called for by the defense.
Got it.
So that
Ready.
means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. In motion comes the tight end left. 3rd and short, McKinnon. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Take it at the 37, and he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 51 yards on the punt there. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Check, hurt.
On first down, Huntley. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Huntley. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22, Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Colts are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Things just kind of continuing to unravel for them here in the second half. They take the shot downfield, but this defense, once again, up to the task.
Well, this is where you think about the old phrase, desperate times call for desperate measures, because they've got nothing on the scoreboard, and they're just trying to get something, anything to go their way. But in this case, they turn the ball over.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
18 Rattler.
Off play action. Huntley. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Pat the street. Go Chap.
Back to throw. Huntley. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. And Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey.
43.
On 2nd and a couple, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
15.
Mahomes now on first down. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he'll be hit as He releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes, open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Easy.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Second down and goal. Mahomes being chased out left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Mahomes going to go on fourth down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Catch made here by Campbell. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up second down.
Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. Huntley back to the same target. Campbell only able to gain a couple there, and now it's 3rd and 3.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
19 Lions.
From the gun on 3rd down. Huntley, that's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He's been terrific so far. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. To the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Able to connect with Dotson. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. That's exactly what they got done.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
3 weeks, 3 touchdowns. It's obvious they've looked his way early and often in the red zone this year. And that's usually a pretty good place to find a tight end in the NFL.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go now.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws, and find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
George Karlaftis in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Huntley to throw. Campbell making the catch. 2 yards on the pickup there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Ready, break. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's Huntley. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. You hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
15.
Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt.
15.
Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. More in motion. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now a handoff running to the middle. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. More than in motion. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here. 3rd down coming up. Here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. One more time with Edwards-Helaire. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. They'll try and run it in. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. From the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it.